Welcome to a new video which is about solving equations with one variable. I will explain the subject with illustrative examples. At the end, I will solve challenging questions about the topic. Verbal to algebraic equations will be explained in a different subject which will be about word problems. So I will just show you how to solve equations with one variable. If you want to support my channel, do not hesitate to subscribe my channel, and thank you for your support in this regard. Okay. While solving equations which has one variable, we may encounter three outcomes. There might be no solution, there might be one solution, or there might be infinitely many solutions. So any equation with one variable has one of those results. Let's take a look at our first example. Suppose that we have a plus 5, which is equal to 12, and what is a? These questions are regarded as one-step equation. I'm going to just send 5 to the other side to make it negative. So a is going to be 12 minus 5, and that is 7, guys. In your school, you might be learning solving this equation like this. Okay, a plus 5 is 12. Subtract 5 from both sides, add them up. These are gone. A is 7. What is the inverse operation of addition, subtraction? So subtract 5 and etc. This is the longer way, okay? The shorter way is this. Just send this 5 to the other side. If it was here positive, and now make it negative. If it was here negative, make it positive. This way, I recommend you to get used to this way because it really helps you a lot, especially when you take a test, okay? I made a separate video about this, which is shortcuts in calculations, and you can take a look at this video as well. Anyway. So here, in this question, we found out that a is 7, guys. And the solution can be shown like this, 7 in curly braces. Solution is this. And as you can see here, we have just one solution. If you look at the three outcomes, that fits here exactly. And let's take a look at our next question. In this question, we are asked to find the value of a again. We have 8 divided by 5 times 8 is equal to 48. So what is 8? Here, I'm going to just multiply both sides by 5, okay, because I want to get rid of this denominator. So in the next step, I'm going to have 8a, which is 4 times 48. You can just leave it as it is. In the next step, I want to get rid of this 8 also. I want to leave a alone. How? Just divide both sides by 8, guys. And once you do, these are gone. And in the next step, I'm going to have a on the left, and on the right, 4 times, this is not 4 by the way, this is 5, okay, 5 times 48 divided by 8, guys. You can just cross out 8 and 48, and once you do it, if you divide 48 by 8, you're going to have 6. If you divide 8 by 8, you're going to have 1. So in the next step, we're going to have a is equal to 5 times 6 divided by 1, which is 30, guys. And as you can see in this question also, we have one solution which looks like the question in this type, the second type. And let's take a look at multi-step equations as well. Here we have a little bit longer question. Again, we are asked to find the value of x. We're gonna use the distributive property in this question, okay? If you distribute 2 inside the parentheses and this 3 inside the parentheses, then we're gonna have the following. 2 times 3x is 6x, plus 2 times 3 is 6, minus 3 times x is 3x, minus 3 times 2 is 6, and that is equal to 6, guys. You need to add the x values together and then combine the numbers together. Here, actually, this is positive 6 and this is negative 6. These are gone. And if you subtract 3x from 6x, then we're going to have 3x on the left, and on the right we have just 6. And here at this stage I need to leave x alone. How? Just divide both sides by 3, which is in front of x. Okay, whatever is in front of x, we need to divide both sides by that number. And once you do it, we're going to have x as 2. And again, as you can see here also, this question looks like type 2. And let's take a look at the next example. In this question, we are asked to find the value of 3x minus 5. By using the first expression here, we're going to find the value of x, and then we're going to plug that x in 3x minus 5, and then we will evaluate this value. So we have 2x plus 4, and if that is 10, guys, how are we going to find x? Just send this 4 to the right side. Okay, 2x is 10 minus 4, so 2x is 6. And if you divide both sides by 2, these are gone, and x is 3, guys. If you put 3 instead of x in 3x minus 5, we get 4, which gives us the answer as C. And again, this question looks like the type 2, okay, because there is one solution. And let's take a look at the next example. In this question, again, we are asked to find the value of x. All we need to do is just distribute these two into the parentheses. And in the next step, we're going to have 2x plus 2 times 3 is 6. And this is equal to 2x plus 4. And in such questions, okay, I recommend you to take the knowns on one side and numbers on the other side. Let's keep the x values on the left, okay? So just send this 2x to the right, and let's see what's going to happen. There was 2x already here, and there is 2x on the right, and if you move it to the left, and it's going to be negative 2x. And that is equal to, guys, if you send this 6 to the right, we're going to have 4 minus 6. The left side is 0, but the right side is negative 2, guys. So because 0 is not equal to negative 2, then that means none of the x values can satisfy this equation. So there is no solution in this question, guys. The option B tells us that, okay, there is no solution. So the solution set is null set or empty set. This symbol means empty set, and this is equal to, guys, 2 curly braces. You can see one of those symbols in the option as no solution. This question looks like the type 1, guys. So there might be questions like this, and there may be no solution like in this question. And let's continue with our last question. Okay, guys, this is our last question, and again, we are asked to find the value of x. Again, we need to distribute this 4 inside the parentheses and this 9 inside the parentheses. And once we do it, we're going to have 4 times 2x is 8x minus 4 times 5 is 20 plus 6 is equal to 9 times x is 9x minus 9 minus x minus 5. We have 8x here, and we have 9x on the right and minus x on the right also. Let's keep going one more step, and let's see what we're going to have. On the left, we have 8x. Here, negative 20 plus 6 makes it negative 14, and this is equal to, guys, if you subtract 1x from 9x, we're going to have 8x minus negative 9, negative 5 makes it negative 14, guys. And the left side is equal to the right side. If you keep going, okay, keep the x values on the left and keep the numbers on the right, and let's see what's going to happen. Send this positive 8x on the left, so it's going to be 8x minus 8x is equal to. Send this negative 14 to the right, and it's going to be positive 14. So negative 14 plus 14. These are gone, and the left side is gone. 0 is equal to 0. Is it correct? Yes. That means, guys, whatever you put instead of x, that is going to satisfy the equation. Because at the end, we're going to have 0 is equal to 0. That means whatever you put, okay, whatever you give as a value to the x, that is going to be correct. So in that case, we have many solutions. For x, let's say solution set is all real numbers. Any value from real numbers satisfies this equation. And there is third type of equations. It says there are infinitely many solutions. So basically, what I want to summarize, I should say that in solving one variable equations, there are 3 types of outcomes. I know that in most of the classes or books, the second option is just shown where there is just one solution. But just be aware that, okay, there are also questions that may not have any solution. There are also questions that they may have infinitely many solutions, like we have in type 3. And that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you in the other videos.